Psychetruth. Life, wisdom.
Hi, I'm Catherine Elizabeth, and this is my friend Joy. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be doing some neck stretches to help alleviate neck pain. Let's get started. So we're just going to start with an easy look to the right and left, and let your eyes really focus as you turn your head. So you're really looking from side to side. Now I know a lot of you guys struggle with chronic tension in your neck and shoulders. So I'm curious to know if you guys have any problems that you've noticed, like bad circulation, maybe you have cold or tingling hands. I'd love to know where your neck pressure and neck tension creep up in your life. Hoping this will help you guys out today. Just get some mobility going in those neck muscles. Let's just do a few more to the sides here. One to the right. Bring it back to center and go ahead and look up. And you can take these a little bit slower. And always try to find something interesting on the ceiling and on the floor so you can really focus your gaze. And just gently push the boundaries of how far you look each time. And down once more, bring it back to center and drop your head to the right and just do a slow circle all the way around. Try to notice if your shoulders want to creep up here and just focus on keeping them relaxed. And go ahead and reverse the direction. Go drop down to the left. Relax the shoulders. Think of bringing the shoulder blades down and back. And we can relax the head, just face forward. Shoulder rolls to the back. It's very easy. Try to let go of any knots that might have built up throughout the day. And you can reverse the direction. Forward shoulder roll. Good. And now we're just going to relax the front of the neck by the throat. What you're going to do is take your tongue and try to find the soft palate. That's the soft fleshy part of your mouth, on the roof of your mouth. So you're going to find that with the tip of your tongue. Close your teeth and your lips as much as you can. And with that position, you're just going to look up and stretch the front of your jaw. So find that soft palate. Close your teeth. And feel the stretch here. You might find it difficult to touch the soft palate and close your teeth at the same time. It can be a pretty deep stretch for a lot of us. And go ahead and let that go. So now we're going to take our right hand, put it at the top of your head, a little towards the back, and we are going to gently pull our heads toward our arm, but we're also going to resist our hands with our head. So while you're pulling, your head is actually trying to go back to the center. So you're competing with your hand as you resist it. You should feel a real stretch along the left side of your neck there. And you can relax and push back again. Take some nice deep breaths in that stretched position. And try it to the other side. Left hand goes to the upper back of the head. Pull down to the side, but resist. Pull your neck back up. I hear some crackling. It's totally normal. And one more big breath here. Pulling your right shoulder down, get the most of that neck stretch. And relax. Now, a lot of people, in addition to having a lot of excess tension here, have weakness in the muscles that might alleviate that tension. So now we're going to take it to the floor and work on our lats and our upper back and finding a way to let those neck muscles be a little bit more free. So here we go. All right, so you're just going to start with your right hand, palm face down. You're going to rest your forehead on it. And we're just going to lift our left arms to the back, starting with the palm up. Now in this position, you want to keep your left shoulder on the mat. And with that in mind, raise a straight arm as high as possible. Hold it for a few moments and then lower it. The idea here is that we're stretching out the front of the shoulder. Since we spend so much time reaching forward and working with our hands in front of our body, that can contribute to neck and shoulder tension and rolling in. And lift once more. And release. You might feel a bit of a tricep workout as well, so you lift to the back, keeping that shoulder down. And release. Now be conscious of keeping your shoulders away from your ears while you do this. Just let your neck stretch as your arm and shoulder stretch as well. And release. Once more to this side, the palm up. And release. Let's take it to the right arm. So left hand goes down, forehead rests easily, palm faces up, right shoulder stays and sticks to the mat, and raise it slowly, drawing your right shoulder away from your ear. And release. And up again. Nice straight arm. And release. You might find that it's a lot easier on one side or easier on this side than the other. And release. Up again. Reach straight back. Let go of that neck tension in your right side. Up again. Reach even further. And release. Once more here, nice and slow. Reach it as far as you can. Shoulder sticks to the mat. And release. Good, now we're going to go back to the other side, this time with the palm facing down. So let your pinky graze your leg and get ready to lift. Shoulder still sticks to the mat. You'll probably feel more of a stretch on the front of your neck this time. Go ahead and bring it down. Lift again. Nice straight arm. And release. Up again. Keep breathing. Shoulders away from the ears. Release. Once more, really stretch away from your shoulder with that hand. And release. Good. Other side. Left palm faces down, rest your forehead gently. Right hand faces down, shoulders glued to the mat, and we lift. And release. Go ahead and inhale on the way up. And release. It's definitely a little harder for me to keep my shoulder down on this side. And one last final stretch. Up. And release. Good. Now come back up. You can take your knees, well, one straight line from your knees to your shoulders. So it's sort of a modified plank. Now, we're not going to be doing push-ups exactly. We're not actually going to be bending at the elbows. Rather, we're going to be contracting and releasing our upper back muscles. So what this is doing is training your neck to be free of your back. So often we use them sort of as one entity, and this this helps you isolate those muscles a little bit more. It doesn't make your neck do as much work. So we're really just going to be letting our shoulders sink, and then think about pushing the floor away with straight arms. So we sink and push away. So you really want to feel that in the middle of your shoulder blades. If you feel like it's a little bit high, you can move your hands a little closer to you. You just want to sink, contract those shoulder blades, and push away. Sink and push away. So you don't want to lock out your elbows. You want them to be mostly straight, but think of keeping a slight bend in them. You don't want to injure your elbow joints. Down, retract, keep the neck free, and up. Let's do 3 more like this. Down, and up. Down, and up. Last one. Down, and up. Very good. Now we're going to work on our lat muscles, so we're going to take a seat here. So you're going to just sit back gently with your feet about hip width distance apart. You're going to be resting on your elbows, and your shoulders are going to be right over those elbows, palms facing down, right next to your body. Now, we're just going to be pushing through our arms and shoulders to lift our hips off the ground just a few inches. So really, it's not as much about getting the hips up for this, it's more just seeing how far you can stretch the front of the shoulders here. So we're just going to start very easy. Push through the elbows and let your neck just follow the line of your spine. You don't have to look all the way back. You don't have to tuck your chin. Just let it sort of follow the rest of your spine. And you can go on, rest down. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, and on the exhale, push up again and hold. Continue to push the mat away and gently come back down. Nice deep breath between each one. Inhale and exhale, push up and hold. Now, even though we're holding this position, you never want to think of it as static. So you're continuously pushing through your shoulders, gently pushing those boundaries. And relax. Let's do this twice more. Nice deep breath. Exhale and hold up. Push, push, push. And release. One more. Let the neck be easy. Big inhale. Exhale up. Push the floor away. And go ahead and release and let it go. Okay, now we're going to take a ballet 5th position. So what we're doing here is reminding ourselves how to use our arms independently, again, of our shoulders and neck. So if you raise your arms above your head and find that your shoulders creep up like this, that's a very common issue. So now we're just focusing on bringing those shoulders down, using these muscles under our armpits so that we pull our shoulders nice and far away from the ears. Now the elbows should be lifted. You want to think of a nice round curve here, and your hands can just relax above you. You should sort of be able to see your fingertips and your peripheral vision. So just hold it here. You might find that as you stay here longer, that tendency, that habit of your shoulders creeping up might arise. I just want you to focus on bringing those shoulders down. Think of your chest being nice and high, facing outward, facing forward. And really think of a string pulling your head up and lengthening your neck. Think as tall as you can. You might find too that your upper back is starting to work, supporting your arms. You really want to think of your arms as starting at the center of your back, at your spine. Take some deep breaths here. Keep the elbows up. Draw your belly button into your spine to help support your posture. Keep thinking shoulders down. We're almost there. You can always use this pose to check in with your neck tension, whether you're at work or you're on the go. It's just a good diagnostic to let you find your center again. Let go of that tension. You can roll your neck around a little bit. Look from right to left. Just let your neck be free of your shoulders. And you can let that go. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind your back, palms facing your body, and just take a dive forward. Resting your head on the mat and just letting your arms relax forward. Very easy, very gentle. And just slowly roll back up. All right, we've made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video so that you can revisit it every day. I think that's the best way to see results in releasing your neck pain. So be sure to like the channel and check out my other videos, and I will see you guys soon.